Hello, I'm Dr. Richard Barron, President and CEO of the American Board of Internal Medicine. ABIM has been making a lot of progress on the forthcoming longitudinal assessment pathway, and I wanted to use this time to give you some update on the progress, provide an overview of the program, and give you some of the key features that you'll experience with this program. In August of 2019, in response to a lot of feedback from many of you, you asked for more flexibility, and you also asked for a program that did a better job integrating education and assessment by providing physicians ongoing feedback on their performance. Longitudinal assessment better integrate learning and assessment, helping you know and demonstrate that you are stayed current in the field. We hope that you find that this gives you added flexibility as you maintain your certification and find a way to integrate doing that with your very busy personal and professional lives. The longitudinal program is going to become available in 2022 in 12 specialties, and then there will be 4 more that it rolls out in 2023. So how will this actually work? You can start participating in the year you're due for an assessment. While you participate in the assessment, you will earn MOC points. You'll be able to take questions anytime, anywhere, on any device that has an internet connection. You'll be asked to sign a pledge that you'll keep the questions confidential, but there won't be any camera monitoring involved. You'll have full access to all the resources you use in practice. Though you should not be speaking to another doctor, this credential is about you. So access any resources you use in practice except another person. You'll get immediate feedback. You'll be told immediately what the correct answer is, why it's the correct answer, why the other answers are wrong, and you'll be given some references to support that you can explore. You'll have 4 minutes to answer a question once you open it, and our studies show, looking at the way people have encountered ABIM assessments in the past, that is a generous amount of time for the questions that we have. But every now and then, there's a more complex question that you need more time, and we've created a time bank that you can use anytime you think you need more time for a question. We understand that life happens. You will have events happen in your life that may make it not possible for you to engage in longitudinal assessment. The way it's going to work is you'll be given 600 questions over a 5-year period, and you can skip up to 100 questions during that 5-year period. You get to decide when you want to skip them. Maybe you had a baby, maybe you had an illness, maybe you needed to take care of somebody in your family, maybe life was just a really difficult time at work. So you can sit out the questions up to 100 over the 5-year period, and you get to decide how you want to manage that 100. As with other ABIM assessments, there's a performance standard. The performance standard is set by talking to peers and colleagues and defining an expectation of what someone who has stayed current in the field would be expected to do and to know. Over the time that you're taking the assessment, you will get regular feedback about where you are relative to the performance standard. You'll get information about which areas you seem to be having gaps in, and you'll also get information comparing your performance to that of your colleagues. The idea is you'll be able to close those gaps over time and to improve your performance over time. If, as it unfolds over the 5 years, there's a gap between you and what successful performance looks like, you'll get information that allows you to close that gap. At the end of the 5 years, we'll make a determination about whether you have met that performance standard. If you have, that'll be terrific, and your certificate is maintained, and you will be publicly reported, and you will know that you have stayed current in the field as judged by peers who practice the discipline. If you don't successfully meet the performance standard, you don't lose your certificate, but you will need to take the long form exam to demonstrate that in fact you have stayed current in the field. We have developed this new pathway because of your feedback. Thanks to your feedback, we hope it does a better job meeting your needs. We're always interested in hearing from you and would like to learn more. You can join our Community Insights Network going to abim.org, and it'll give you information of ways you can continue to provide feedback to us. You should also check your portal, and you can look at our emails to you for continuing updates on the program. I really want to thank you for all that you do to provide excellent state-of-the-art care to your patients. Collectively, we are a community practicing science-based medicine. We're a community that looks at literature, synthesizes knowledge, and puts it at the service of our patients. It's different from a world in which people just make stuff up. That's not who board-certified internists are. We know that our knowledge is validated by peers, by colleagues, by literature. That matters to our patients, it matters to our colleagues, it matters to ourselves. Thank you for the pride you have in the credential and for the care that you take every day of your patients and the community in which you and they live. Thanks a lot.